This video is about, guys, how torrenting is killing the anime industry. Now, this is a little background about torrenting. Torrenting has been around for around 4 to 5 years, probably longer than that, maybe 6 to 7 years. It's taken over not only over the digital media, but over the internet as well. There's a lot of people who have been downloading torrenting and getting stuff illegally for a while. But the reason why I'm making this video today is because this particular error is affecting an industry that we all love, and that is the anime industry. The reason why torrenting is affecting the anime industry is because there's no real profit that's made from torrenting, downloading movies or anime episodes illegally. No profit. And I think this is really a small percentage of people who are doing, well, not actually a small percentage, this is a big percentage of people who are doing this. It's affecting our industry. A lot of people would rather watch anime online than go out and buy it. Now, I understand when you have to go out and buy it, you actually have to get in your car, you actually have to spend your hard-earned money, you have to do a lot of things that you could not do by sitting in your house and downloading it illegally. But you guys have to understand that when you download something illegally, or when you torrent, you're not supporting the industries. You're not supporting the industries. Nobody's getting any type of profit off of this. And I know what a lot of you guys are saying. They're saying with Japanese animation that we watched that recently come out in Japan, it gets fan service. Not fan service, but a lot of people, yeah, well, basically fan service. A lot of people like it. They comment, they make reviews on the internet, and the industries over in America, they see this and they want to dub it. But that's not the case. That's not the case. What you guys can do is you can write to these companies telling them the same thing that you're doing with watching. You can tell them, you can say, hey, you know what? I heard about this series in Japan. It's called, you know, what's a new series out? Blade, new series. I mean, I don't know if Funimation would dub it, but you know, they hear about the series. You write an article about it, post it to blogger.com, send it to Funimation, say, hey, you know what? Heard about this new series. It would be wonderful if you guys could dub this series and make it, because I really love Blade. I love the movies. I love the comic books. And it would be awesome if you can make the series. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. But you know what? That's the moral way of doing it. It's not necessarily the right way. But the moral way is, it's not necessarily the right way. It's your personal view of right or wrong. But, you know, I just really think this whole this whole process is just making the anime industry go downhill. You know, I remember I was really ignorant back then. I shouldn't have done it. I made a video stating, and this is totally contradictory, I made a video stating that the anime industry within America is just fine and the anime industry is just fine, which in actuality, you know what, it's not. It's not. I regret even making that video. The anime industry is not fine, and it's gonna die. It really is. It really is. It really is. It's gonna take. It's not going to happen overnight, but if this whole piracy and just downloading, all these animes illegally, it's just gonna really kill the industry. It's really gonna kill the industry. You can see this with a lot of different things. You know, you see these businesses closing down. You know, you have Borders. You know, you have Blockbusters. You know, all these places are closing down, and they're saying, well, there's not enough support. That's not the reason, because people are going online, reading and downloading, books, on their Kindles and e-books and all that, and they are downloading these animes on their laptop. That is the reason why these industries are not dubbing and they're going out of business, is because of the simple fact that you are not supporting it. You are not making a good support system. Like I said, there are a couple of you who are doing this, but the majority of you are not doing this. You want to be lazy. You want to sit up, go on the internet, watch the shows, and not even support it. Man, if you're watching Naruto Shippuden online, buy the box sets. I don't understand. If you're watching it online, then buy the box sets. I mean, same thing. You know, if you're watching Black Cat English sub, which a lot of you guys like English subbed, and I mean, why don't you just buy the complete series? You can watch it in English dub and English sub. But no, you know what you guys want to do? You want to go on the internet and watch it for free and not pay your money to buy these specific things, these DVDs. And it's really just killing the industry. You guys can see it. You guys can see the impact on what it's doing to the industry. Don't be fooled by what other reviewers are making about, how the industry is fine, it can stay where it is, and all this torrenting isn't affecting it. It's not doing anything. Torrenting is fine. I don't have to buy these DVDs. I don't have to support it. Let me tell you guys something. Back when I was 5 years old, I still have the VHSs, the Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z VHSs up there, and I actually bought those. And I'm still buying anime DVDs today because you want to know something? So I want to keep these anime DVDs. I want to have something to remember. I want to have something to go back and watch. I want to have something to, idolize, something to just capture my childhood when I grow up and I'm 35 or 40. I can just go back and watch these. You guys aren't going to be able to do that if you're watching it on the internet. There's no way. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not. You're not going to be able to do it. And I just want to say something else. What would happen, you guys, if the internet shut down and they closed all these sites that are streaming these episodes of anime off? They cut them off completely. What would you do? You guys couldn't watch them on the internet because all these sites are gone. What would you guys do? I mean, you guys would have to support it then or not either watch anime. I think that most of you would go out and buy these anime DVDs because what? You're forced to. But it's sad to be forced to have to do something, to go out and support something. You have to be forced to go out and do. You don't have to be forced to get an education, right? Right? You don't have to be forced to get an education. It's something you want to do. You want to contribute to society. You want to help society. You want to, you want to kind of make or establish, America up there. Same thing with these animes. You want to support these animes. You want to support these companies. You want to make these companies better. You want to review these particular anime series. You want to, give the good and bad of, the anime series, the pros and cons. But you know what? There's no way to accurately do that unless you buy the series. Because see, when you watch it online, you do get somewhat of an interpretation of the series, but you don't get that full impact until you actually buy it and actually take it for what it is, for not only face value, but for ownership. That's really what it is. That's really what you should do. You should buy these series, because if you love it so much for reviewing it, here's what I think. This is just what I think. You can't truly review something until you own it. Reviewing is something that you really have to know the material. And I think that in order to truly know the material, you have to own the material, own the presentation, own what you're reviewing, because that's what you'll know best. That's what you'll know best, is if you own it. Now, yeah, so to get back to now, I'm going to go ahead and just give you kind of the pros and cons to both, in case you guys still just want to watch, stream it or, torrent it. The pro side to torrenting is that you don't have to pay money. You can sit in your comfortable home and watch it. You don't have to go out driving your car and waste gas and exercise walking into the Best Buy or wherever you go to purchase this item. You don't have to go through customer service. You don't have to have a PlayStation 3. You don't have to have a Blu-ray DVD player. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Those are the pros. The cons, no support system for the anime industry. Another con is that it looks bad on yourself because it makes you seem like you're just a cheap ass and you just don't want to support anything. Another thing is that, you're just lazy. You just don't want to buy anything. You just want to sit at home and just get spoon-fed material, just not buy anything. I mean, and I'll just use this for an example. Now I know Bakuman came out a couple of, months ago, and what you could do is you could just buy it when it comes out. But a lot of you people won't buy it. You won't buy it. You'll just sit there and just watch it on the internet. Say, no, I don't want to spend my hard-earned money on it. I could just watch it for free. I can just watch it for free and just not support these companies and just until they just die off. You know, and that was actually an article on CNN around 2 or 3 years back. It was called illegal pirating with anime. They were saying that they're catching and they're cracking down on a lot of these people who are downloading and streaming these animes for free. A lot of people went to jail, and guess how much they had to pay for it? $35,000 back for what they downloaded. $35,000. Do you guys have that in your bank account? I'm not sure. I know I don't. I don't know if you do, but you know, that's just something you guys need to think about. Are you going to pay $35,000 to get yourself out of jail and pay that fine? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So, torrenting is affecting the anime industry. And if you don't do anything about it, it's going to continue to go downhill. So, let's just buy these animes. Let's just try to get a good support system for these anime DVDs. Like I said, I know there's a lot of you out there who are doing the right thing and supporting the industries, but there's quite a few of you who are not. So, with that being said, this is Strapped Up 24, and I want you guys to make a video response to this. Make a video response to this. Tell me your thoughts for torrenting or pirating illegal anime. And with that being said, this is Strapped Up 24. Leave your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Peace, bank.